My math teacher in 7th grade had a black hole where her heart was supposed to be. I feel like they had conferences in the teacher's lounge, like to go over how they're gonna get a new kid to cry that week. All right, Billy didn't cry yet. I heard he had some trauma with Elmo in his past. We should probably do something about that. Bring up Elmo next week, Mrs. K. Get him to cry. We gotta get on this. We've only made Elle and Julie and Josh cry. We gotta pick up the pace. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wallaby. I have not been obedient to you. Mrs. Fernts was probably the worst, honestly. She's the first teacher that's ever made me cry. So my imitation of Mrs. Fernts is not an exaggeration at all. She literally sounded like this. And we had to take the final test for the marking period. By the way, this was in 6th grade. This was all the way back in 2001. So smartphones weren't even invented yet. Just want to make sure you know that. That's part of the story. You're just going to need to know that I'm a dinosaur. Anyway, anytime she announced that there was going to be a test, I would bite a pile of nails surrounding where I was sitting. And it wasn't subtle. Like, especially there'd be like green nails like all over the floor.